So in this video blog, we wanted to talk to you about payment notices and payless notices and the statutory requirement for those, and where they have not been presented, the entitlement to withhold money or not pay on time just isn't there for contractors. So the key thing is to, again, we will present in summary form, but to understand that if a client or contractor intends to pay less than the sum assessed or provided in evaluation, then there is this statutory requirement under the Housing Grants, Construction and Regeneration Act 1996 that any party intending to pay less has to present a payless notice or a payment notice where that element of the Act applies. But for the purpose of this video blog, a payless notice must be presented even if the amount that they intend to pay is nil. So what the requirements state is that a payless notice must identify the amount that is to be paid less, so the sum, and where there is multiple sums, each of those sums and the reason for paying less. So again, in very general summary form, what we have is this requirement for a contractor that is intending to pay less to essentially tell us why. So if you have a situation whereby you have submitted your valuation, it's made up of that cycle, so a monthly cycle of work, there may be half a dozen or a dozen work activities on there. If they are going to pay you activity 1 through 4, but they're not going to pay you for the rest, they need to demonstrate those particular sums and why they're paying them less. So it may well be that their assessment differs to yours, or the works have been found defective in part. Whatever those reasons may be, they need to identify those reasons within a payless notice, and then there's specific requirements of when that payless notice needs to be issued to you. Now again, depending on whether statute applies or whether there's a contractual update, there is time implications attached to that. But I think in the most part, within the industry, we are still unfortunately seeing case after case after case of contractors not being paid. And it's important for us all to understand that where that is the situation, there must be this payless notice identifying why we have been paid less than we've applied for. And then at least contractors can work together to remedy those reasons. But for the purpose of this video, it's for you to take away this is a statutory requirement, and any underpayment but pay less amount needs to be identified to the receiving party within specific time limits. So if you require further information, if you find that you're in this position, feel free to have a look at the website, and that'll give you more detailed information with regards to dates, etc. Or alternatively, feel free to give us a call, and one of our team will be more than happy to talk you through the requirements based on your contract and your specific project. Thank you.